Know it the way you know your own heartbeat. He's in trouble. He needs money. He needs you to call the bank right now and transfer funds before something terrible happens. You call the bank. You transfer the money. And then your real son calls from his actual phone, and you realize what just happened. That call was AI. Every syllable, every pause, every emotional inflection generated from a 60-second voice sample that your son posted in a birthday video 2 years ago. The AI didn't just copy his voice, it understood how he speaks to you specifically, and it used that against you. That's not a warning about the future. That happened to thousands of families last year. Now, imagine that same technology, that exact same capability, pointed directly at your health decisions. A face appears on your screen, a doctor, warm eyes, a white coat, a name you can't quite place but sounds familiar. He's been on YouTube for 2 years, 400,000 subscribers. He tells you that the medication your real doctor prescribed is actually, and he says this with such calm authority, quietly destroying your kidneys. You believe him, because why wouldn't you? And before I go any further, I have to tell you something that most channels will never say. I am that face. Not the fraudulent one, but I am an AI avatar. I'm telling you this in the first 40 seconds because what I'm about to show you works on every channel on this platform, including this one. 5 checks. Countdown from 5 to 1. The last one will divide this comment section. I can already tell you that. Some of you will finish this video thinking AI is extraordinary. Some of you will finish it thinking AI is the most dangerous thing your generation has ever encountered. But I'm also going to leave you with a question at the end of this video that I am not going to answer, not today. A question that keeps coming up in hospitals, in medical schools, in government health departments around the world right now, and nobody has a clean answer yet. You might be thinking about it for days. Let's go. Check number 5, the eye movement test. Pause any health video. Watch the presenter's eyes for 30 seconds. Real human beings do not look at you with perfectly steady, forward-facing warmth for minutes at a time. We dart. We blink at wrong moments. We look slightly sideways when we're searching for a word. We look briefly down before delivering something we actually believe. AI avatars hold eye contact in a way no real human does in natural conversation, because they were trained on the idea of looking trustworthy rather than the actual involuntary movements of a thinking, feeling person. The same AI that cloned your son's voice, it learned to make eyes that feel like they're looking directly into your soul. That is not an accident. That is a design decision. Watch the eyes. Pause the video. Ask yourself, does this person ever look uncertain for even half a second? Real people do. Check number 4, the skin and hair boundary. This is where even the most sophisticated AI still leaves fingerprints. Look at the edge of the face, the hairline, the temples, where individual strands should separate and catch light at different angles. On a real human filmed on video, that boundary is imperfect, organic, slightly different in every single frame. On an AI avatar, that boundary is often too defined, too clean. The hair meets the skin in a way that nature almost never produces. The ears are especially revealing. AI-generated earrings frequently sit at angles that don't quite match gravity. Shadows fall in directions that don't match the light source in the rest of the image. These are small things. Individually, you might dismiss them. but your brain registers all of them simultaneously, which is why you sometimes feel vaguely wrong about a video without being able to say exactly why. That feeling is data. Check number 3, the credential vagueness pattern. A real licensed physician says something specific. They name their specialty, their institution, their years of practice. I'm a board-certified nephrologist. I trained at Mayo Clinic. I've treated kidney disease for 19 years. Fabricated personas use language that sounds credible but cannot be verified. In my years of medical experience, based on my clinical background, as a health professional who has seen many cases. That language is engineered to feel authoritative while giving you nothing you can actually check. But here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. The AI generating that language was trained on real medical textbooks, real clinical papers, real doctor interviews. It speaks medicine fluently. It knows the difference between nephrons and nephritis. It can describe glomerular filtration rate in plain language that makes a real physician sound complicated by comparison. The same technology that can impersonate your son's voice can impersonate 30 years of medical expertise in real time with perfect confidence and zero actual knowledge of your specific body, your specific history, or your specific risk factors. Vague credentials are not humility, they are a trapdoor. Check number 2. Search the name right now. Open a new tab. Search the presenter's exact name plus their claimed specialty. A real licensed physician has a public trail, a hospital profile, a medical board listing, a published paper, a faculty page. Their credentials are a matter of public record because medicine requires accountability. A fabricated persona returns one result, the YouTube channel itself. 60 seconds, that's all this check requires. And here's what makes this check so important right now. AI can generate a full biographical history for a fictional doctor, academic papers attributed to a name that doesn't exist, a LinkedIn profile built overnight, even fake citations in real journals. The ecosystem of fake credentialing is growing to match the ecosystem of fake personas. So search the name, but also search the institution. Verify the license number on your state's medical board website. The real doctors will be there. The fake ones won't. And now, the one that will split this comment section. Check number 1. Ask yourself, is this AI making health information better or worse? Because here is the contradiction I promised you. In clinical studies, AI diagnostic systems have matched or exceeded the accuracy of experienced physicians in specific domains, detecting certain cancers in imaging scans that experienced radiologists missed, predicting dangerous heart rhythms hours before they happened, identifying early signs of kidney failure from routine blood work that a busy doctor reviewed for 45 seconds. AI doesn't get tired at hour 14 of a hospital shift. It doesn't miss a finding because it's distracted or overworked. It processes patterns across millions of cases simultaneously, more cases than any single physician could see in 10 lifetimes. That is real. That is happening now, and for some people, it has already saved their life. At the same time, that exact same AI capability is being used right now to fabricate medical authority at scale. Channels producing health content for people over 60 with no legitimate expertise, no accountability, and no ability to know anything about the specific person watching, telling you to stop a medication, telling you a symptom is nothing, telling you that what your real doctor prescribed is quietly killing you. Both of these things are true simultaneously. AI can outperform doctors at reading a scan, and AI is being used to replace the trust you place in doctors with nothing real behind it. This is not a problem with a clean answer, and anyone telling you it is selling you something. Now I need you to do something. Think about every health video you watched in the last 6 months, the ones you trusted, the ones where you actually changed something, what you ate, what you took, what you said to your doctor at your last appointment. Did you run any of these 5 checks? I want to hear your story in the comments. Not a clean story, the complicated one. The one where maybe AI actually helped you find something your doctor missed. Or the one where you followed advice from a channel that turned out to be fabricated and something went wrong. Some of you are going to write, AI is extraordinary. It gave me information that changed my health, and my doctor confirmed it was right. Some of you are going to write, AI is dangerous. Someone I loved trusted a fake channel and ended up in the emergency room. Both of those comments will appear under this video. Both of them will be true. Write yours, because the person reading these comments 6 months from now might be making a decision tonight. 5 checks, from the bottom to the number that matters most. Eyes that are too steady, hair boundaries too clean, credentials too vague to verify, names that return no results outside one channel, and a presenter that never once tells you this advice might not apply to you. 3 or more together, leave immediately, no matter how warm the voice, no matter how authoritative the white coat. Use these checks on this channel. Use them on every channel. Use them on me. But now, the question I promised you, the one I'm not going to answer today. Here it is. Your doctor, your real doctor, the one you've trusted for years, how much of what they told you at your last appointment was actually generated or assisted by AI? The diagnostic software, the imaging analysis, the drug interaction checker, the risk assessment tool they use to evaluate your blood work. How much of modern medicine is already AI? And here is the harder question underneath that one. Can a doctor today, a real licensed practicing physician in 2025, actually do their job properly without AI tools? And if the answer is no, if real doctors now depend on AI to be real doctors, then what exactly is the line between a real doctor and an AI one? I'm not going to answer that, not today, because I think you already have a feeling about the answer. And I think that feeling is going to be different for every single person watching this video. Some of you are thinking, good, AI makes doctors better. Use every tool available. If it saves lives, it doesn't matter where the intelligence comes from. Some of you are thinking, this is where it stops. There are things that require a human being: judgment, accountability, the ability to look a patient in the eye, and carry the weight of being wrong. Who is right? Leave your answer in the comments and come back for the next video, because that question is exactly what we are going to go deep on. Studies, real cases, what doctors actually say about this when they're not being recorded. The answer is going to surprise you. Whether you think AI is extraordinary or AI is a threat, what comes next will challenge what you believe. Don't stop here. Click the video on your screen now. This is where most people get the real results. If this helped you, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And one last thing. The AI that cloned your son's voice didn't tell you it was AI. I did. That's not a credential, but it's a start.